Hi, it's Tim from the Canadian Outdoor Equipment Company, and today we're going over Trangia stoves and cooksets. Trangia has been producing their unique and ingeniously designed outdoor cook stoves in Trångsviken, Jämtland, Sweden since 1925 and are still making Trangia products in Trångsviken over 100 years later. Trangia has kept their production in Sweden so as to keep their sourcing as local as possible and to keep quality control in both materials and production extremely high, as well as being able to make changes to production when required quickly and easily. For viewers unfamiliar with Trangia products, they are known the world over for their lightweight nesting, functional, and compact design, best exemplified in their 25 and 27 series cooksets. In this video, I'll be providing an overview of Trangia cook stoves with their current production lineup and use cases for each of Trangia's stoves. A quick word about Trangia burners and fuels. Trangia stoves come stock with Trangia's spirit burner, which uses fuel alcohol. We'll link to a separate video on all available fuel types for Trangia's burners, but the quick takeaway about spirit burner is that fuel alcohol is cheap, the burner is completely silent when in use, has no moving parts, jets, needles, or anything else that can prevent or hamper its operation, and in addition to being used outdoors, it can also be used indoors in the case of power outages by using the correct fuel alcohol. In addition, Trangia also offers a gel fuel burner for use with alcohol-based gel fuels or an isobutane burner for those looking to use gas canisters to speed up cooking times or do 5-minute coffee in the morning. Trangia's pots and pans can be used over a fire as well as with their burners, provided they aren't burned dry or left on the heat without something in them. Trangia's current product lineup consists of the following stoves: the Trangia Micro, Trangia Mini, Trangia Triangle, 27 series cooksets, and 25 series cooksets. The Trangia Micro. The smallest of Trangia's cooksets, the Trangia Micro is designed with the solo hiker, cyclist, paddler, or anyone needing a quick brew or meal in mind. It consists of a spirit burner, windscreen, and lidded Trangia teacup, and when in transit, everything nests inside the cup. Great for a coffee break or a rehydrated meal on the trail, it takes up minimal space in a pack. Trangia Mini. Again, for solo use, but with the possibility of actually cooking as opposed to simply heating or rehydrating, the Trangia Mini sports an 800 milliliter pot and 15 centimeter diameter non-stick fry pan. Great for making fry bread, oatmeal, pasta, or noodles for one. Trangia Triangle. Moving to cooking systems that can be used by 1 to 2 people, the Trangia Triangle is a packable windscreen system for either of Trangia's burners. We've got ours set up with an isobutane burner that allows for the use of separate pots and pans, or with use of an optional pan stand, other vessels such as espresso makers or pots with smaller diameters, and packs flat when not in use. Trangia's pots and pans are available in a variety of materials and finishes, including UL or ultralight, an aluminum alloy sourced in the European Union and is as light as titanium with excellent heat conduction. Non-stick UL pots and pans with a non-stick coating provides a slick surface that is easy to clean. A word on Trangia's non-stick coating. Trangia gets their material pre-coated from a European supplier that complies with all of the EU's REACH chemical directive. We'll post a link in the description. It contains no PFOAs, which is toxic and associated with various serious health concerns. Trangia's coating instead uses PTFE, polytetrafluoroethylene, which is chemically inert, hydrophobic, and non-toxic below 260 degrees centigrade. So using it in food prep is safe, but pots and pans with this coating should not be left dry on a hot stove on very high heat to avoid toxic fumes when overheated. Trangia is currently working to remove all PFAS chemicals from their non-stick products. If you want to avoid these chemicals altogether, Trangia's HA, hard anodized finish, is a good alternative option. HA which are UL pots and pans with an anodized finish, provides a hard, scratch-resistant surface that protects against wear and corrosion and provides a degree, although not as effective, of non-stick qualities. Unlike a coating, anodizing is a process by which a permanent oxide layer is created on the material, making it a good choice for those looking for non-stick coating alternatives. Duoso, a laminate of aluminum for heat conduction on the outside and stainless steel on the inside, making it sturdy, scratch-resistant, and providing stainless steel as a cooking surface. Trangia 27 Series Cooksets. Designed for 1 to 2 people, the 27 Series is one of 2 lines of Trangia's storm cookers, so named as the included windscreen provides protection and the means to cook meals in all kinds of weather, including high winds and storms. 27 storm cooker sets consist of a 2-piece nesting windscreen, 2 1-liter nesting pots with volume indicators, a fry pan, a handle grip, a spirit burner or spirit and gas burner depending on the kit, and the option for a kettle, again depending on the kit. Here we have a packed 27 Series kit. 27 Series pack up small and compact, just 18.5 centimeters wide and 10 centimeters tall, easily fitting in a bike pannier, backpack, or canoe pack with ease. Trangia 25 Series Cooksets. Made with the same design as the 27 Series stoves but larger, 25 Series Cooksets are designed for 2 to 4 people and are excellent sets for couples, families, or groups. One question we get a lot is, if the 25 Series is larger than the 27 Series, why does the 27 Series have the larger number? This is because the 25 Series Cookset was developed first in Trangia's lineup. The smaller Cookset came after the 25 had been established, and so was given a sequentially higher number. Like the 27 Series, the 25 Series comes with a windscreen, 2 pots, 1.75 and 1.5 liters, a fry pan, handle grip, strap, and optional kettle. Another numbering convention to be aware of with Trangia Cooksets are the second digit in the set, i.e. 25-1 versus 25-2. All kits with an even number as the last digit include a kettle, whereas odd numbers don't. So a 25-1 is identical to a 25-2, save for the inclusion of the kettle. Likewise, 25-3 and 25-4. We'll include a link in the description for a downloadable chart of Trangia Cooksets and their numbering conventions. Speaking of kettles, the stock kettle in a 25 Series has a capacity of 0.9 liters. Trangia also makes a 1.4 liter kettle for use with 25 Series Cooksets, so if you see yourself using the 25 kit for 3 to 4 people, or if you're like me and need 500 milliliters plus of coffee in the AM, buying an odd number set without a kettle and adding a 1.4 liter kettle provides more capacity. A couple of accessories worth mentioning for both the 25 and 27 Series Cooksets are the larger capacity billy pots, 4.5 liter for the 25 Series and 2.5 liter for the 27 Series. These larger capacity pots sit on the windscreen in the same position as the fry pans and are great for larger groups. Best of all, the packed cookset sits inside the billy pot, which allows for a large increase in pot capacity while very minimally increasing the size and weight of your kit. The Trangia multi-disc is another highly useful accessory as it serves several purposes at once. It's a strainer, cutting board, and cover for pots and pans once off the heat, although not a lid when the pot is on the stove. This makes straining pasta water off quick and easy without fear of losing any precious noodles. Lastly, as I'm not only a Trangia retailer, but also a Trangia user, I wanted to show you my own Trangia kit that has seen almost 18 years of use and has been my companion on many an adventure. Fully loaded for travel with a group, it's a 25 Series storm cooker with 2 Duoso pots, a Duoso fry pan, a 4.5 liter billy, a secondary high-sided fry pan strapped onto the lid of the billy, a 1.4 liter kettle, a multi-disc, and I use predominantly a spirit burner, but in certain instances will also pack along isobutane in the summer months. This all packs into a 26 by 14 centimeter space and provides the means for making memorable meals while out on the trail. If you're a Trangia user, let us know about your Trangia moments and setup in the comment below. See you out there.